Hey Leo, this is your August career and money reading. So we got through all the love and relationship readings. If you haven't checked yours out for your sign, it is posted. So now we're getting into career and money, and then I will also be doing another round of, probably actually 2 rounds of other readings for every sign. So stay tuned for those. I don't know why I did that. Okay, let's see what's happening for career and money. Oh, awesome. Okay, so teamwork and collaboration. Building something with a team or with other people or one person, but this is not something you're doing alone. It's building something solid and stable. You know, a mountain is known as being immovable, right? So you're building a foundation for something in career. And the Chariot. So this is Cancer energy, but it's also advancement forward, movement forward, accomplishment, being also pulled by desire. Your desire. And look, the horse has a pentacle on its chest. It's wearing a pentacle around its neck. So there's something that you desire strongly to create within career and money, and you're doing the damn thing. Ooh, see? 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is abundance. It's about a culmination or completion, arriving at reaching the goal that you've set out to create. So it's abundance, it's having everything in the physical world, but it's a really good omen for career and money. Beautiful. All right, so I'm using this new deck. This is the first time I've ever used it before. It's my Alice in Wonderland deck. So bear with me as I make sure I get the right cards, or get the right equivalent when it comes up, because they are not marked as like cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. So we have the 2. Okay, so this is the 2 of peppermills. It's the peppermills, but it's wands. So this is about making an empowered choice. It's about needing to make a decision, weighing your options, and going in that direction. Putting all of your energy into one focus, one direction, instead of multiple, or not being sure about which direction to go. So it feels very focused. Like if you're not already focused this month about it, it seems like August is going to help you get focused and put your energy in that one direction. And perhaps it's because you needed to find someone to partner with, and you're looking for a team, or you're building a team. And so once you do that, you're going to be able to move in that direction. So the Page of Oysters, this is the Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. So the Page of Pentacles is this is a person. It can also be inspiration or ideas that are solid and that help you move forward. But it's also a person. Like pages usually represent a person who's going to help you move forward. So I don't know. I mean, also, like if this isn't resonating for you, perhaps the guidance that Spirit is telling you is that you need to find that support. Perhaps you're used to doing everything on your own, or you're being a little bit stubborn and not wanting to bring someone on your team when it comes to what you're creating, but it's asking you to do that because you're going to see. And now the Knight of Flamingos, which is the Knight of Swords, it's going to happen. This is very fast movement. It's also communication coming in, possibly from somebody, or you communicating to somebody else, but this is very quick, impulsive energy. But it doesn't have to be impulsive. It's just, to me, it just feels like something moves more quickly along in the direction that you want to go and what you're building when you bring somebody else on board. And it's possibly someone who has some earth in their chart or air in their chart that is supporting you in actually seeing something logically. You know, sometimes when we're creating something, we're very attached to it because it's like our baby, right? It's creation comes from the same energy that creating babies comes from. And so we can become very attached to it and emotionally attached. So therefore, sometimes it's not necessarily we don't think about it logically, or we have a hard time sometimes putting logic into it, because logic can sometimes seem cold and limiting, which it can be. But it may be helpful for you to have 2 people on your team, someone who has a little bit more earth in their chart. Because you're a Leo, you're fire, maybe you don't have as much earth or air in your chart, who knows? Or it's asking you to embody these 2 things for yourself. But I really do feel like, so we have the teamwork and collaboration card that came out first. It's asking you to build a team for yourself. Someone who's practical, down to earth, who can get tasks done quickly. I know perhaps it's like an assistant or something, or someone who supports your vision and wants to help you. I don't know. And then someone who you can communicate well and who communicates well to you, and all of those things. So that's the advice that's coming through. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, which is teamwork. It's not teamwork. But teamwork apparently is really coming through for you. This is about balance and reciprocity. Things can't grow unless they're balanced. And I think that you have been out of balance in some way, and it's probably just in the ways that we were just talking about. Doing everything on your own. And knowing that, wow, beautiful energy. Knowing that it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you, or you are failing in some way. It just means that we can't do everything on our own. We're not meant to, and that we all have different strengths. And so you're utilizing your strengths in the way that you're supposed to. And you can bring in other people who have different strengths that maybe you can learn from them, or that you lack in experience, and they can add to your vision, to your project. So we have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. So perhaps a Gemini, like I was talking about, an air sign, but it doesn't have to be that. It's basically, and this can also represent partnerships. It doesn't have to be romantic love. But who knows? Maybe it's your romantic partner who's coming in to support you. It could be that. But it is also just like a soulmate type relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be friendship. It can be with your children. It can be with other family members. And it can also be like a business partnership that just feels very loving and supportive, and supported. I was trying to say those two words at the same time. And that also fills your cup. Because that the Six of Pentacles, balance and reciprocity, it's equal give and take, is about I give to you, you give to me, and it's balanced. Our energy is equal and we match each other. The Ace of Cups is about who fills your cup. Like, you already know how to fill your own cup. You want to make sure that the partnerships you bring in also fill your cup, and recognize when you need to fill your own cup, right? By taking breaks and resting and doing what you need to do for yourself. So that's really, it's gorgeous energy here in business for you. The Hermit. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. I'm just thinking of Alice in Wonderland. So the Hermit is Virgo energy. So there's an earth sign that could be helpful for you. Virgos are very practical. They can get things done, detail-oriented. They're analytical. Doesn't have to be, but just as an example. But this is about seeking solitude and going within, finding your own answers, being the light for yourself and for other people. So we have the Six of Peppermills, which is the Six of Wands. This is about victory and success. I feel for you, and it's funny because I can think of a specific Leo who is also a projector, who's probably watching this, who resonates with some of the messages that I'm saying, because it's about you feel more victorious when you can spend more time alone and make sure that you're listening to yourself and your own guidance rather than guidance from other people. You're going to be recognized for that too. You are a guide for other people. You're a guide for other people, and you can help support people through their emotional, you can help people navigate through their own emotions because you're able to do that for yourself. So that's why you have to make sure that your self-care and well-being is number one priority, because the way that you learn how to do it for yourself is how you're going to help other people through it, right? So we have to be the model first and do it for ourselves before we can do it for other people or teach other people how to do it for themselves, right? So the Page of Hats, which is the Page of Cups. So again, another person, because could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Pages they could be younger than you, or just younger in age, or just a little bit more inexperienced in whatever we're talking about. It doesn't have to be though, but that's generally the energy of pages. They're also about inspiration and messages and ideas, starting of projects, things like that. But the Page of Cups would be a heartfelt message, someone offering some kind of loving support. Like I said, I'm kind of picking up on maybe possibly family love and support that you're getting that's that maybe you haven't been asking for because you've been doing a lot on your own, and you're used to doing a lot on your own, and you know, you just maybe need a little bit of extra support while you get this project moving forward. Oh, the 10 of Cups, my goodness, you've had such beautiful energy. Like, you are so supported and so loved. And the 10 of Cups is happiness and bliss and having everything emotionally fulfilling in your life, you know, happy home life, all of that. That's what I was saying, is your home life is very supportive, and you want to lean on that. You want to make sure that you are capitalizing on that. Not to say that you're not, but it's just a reminder when you're feeling maybe overwhelmed or you're feeling like you're not sure what to do. Go to those people who support you and love you and make you feel like it's okay to put yourself first and it's okay to be supported. So we have the Hanged Man, which is seeing something from a new perspective. Perhaps you are seeing what you have in a new perspective, and that's how you're learning how to manifest even quicker and even more, is through the love and the gratitude for what you have instead of focusing only on what you don't have. And we have Judgment. Second chances, redemption, things awakening within you, a chance for something to awaken within you. I feel like it's just more of your power of who you truly are based on all of this loving, supportive energy that has already come through and what you deserve. It's definitely about deservingness and worthiness as well. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Oysters, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. See, the Knight of Pentacles is slow movement. It's steady, slow and steady wins the race. It's being very sure about where you're going and knowing that going in that direction is going to be fruitful. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is what the energy I feel like you're embodying, and I feel like it's because you're allowing yourself to be supported. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But it's just grounded, stable, nurturing and being nurtured. Wealthy as well, very abundant. And the Nine of Wands. I feel like it feels like it's been a battle for you to get there. So the this is not the Nine of Wands. The flamingos is air. See, the Nine of Swords. So this is stress and anxiety and worry. There's a part of you that feels guilty for the success that you're attaining, for the path that you've set on to create this abundance and wealth for yourself. Like, I feel selfish, right? Here's your very logical Queen of Flamingos would be the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But it could also be about setting boundaries too, like even just setting boundaries with yourself or anyone else who needs to be put in their place. Like, but I really do feel like it's more like with yourself, is letting yourself guilt yourself for enjoying your life, for being supported, for being loved, and being victorious and being recognized for the gifts that you have to give. I mean, that's a very Leo energy too. Perhaps you've been fighting against your own nature to be in the spotlight, right? Leos love to be in the spotlight, and that's not a bad thing. It's just a shadow perhaps that you're uncovering. Detox your friendships. Interesting. So your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. See, I was just talking about, like, you know, and maybe it was friendships too, not just family, but you want to make sure that you're letting go of those friendships that don't feel like all of this amazing energy that's already been out, that's already come out for you. And you know, that Queen of Swords could represent somebody in your life who's a little bit rigid or speaks her truth and tries to make you feel guilty for doing whatever it is you're doing. Let go of guilt. It's like I'm tapped in or something. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Like, that's what I just said. Okay? I mean, and if it's not a physical friendship, like it's someone outside of yourself, and it's basically just like you being your own friend, it's like you being on your own side and you setting boundaries and let go and detoxing the side of you that berates yourself and makes you feel guilty. It could be that too. So take it as it resonates for you. This was a beautiful reading. So excited for you, Leos. I'm so sorry that your season is almost over. We're going to miss your energy immensely. But if you'd like your own reading with me, you can click on the link below. And then once you purchase your session, I'll send you an email with my calendar to schedule the day and time. Follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers if you don't already. And thank you so much for all your subscribes and likes here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Don't forget to share if this resonates for you with your friends. And comment and let me know how it resonates for you. I always love hearing it and commenting back. And then also, if you'd like to purchase my journal, my new journal, Relax, Breathe, Receive, my receptivity journal, it's available on my Etsy shop. So the link is also below. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.